Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm frankly FM84 and this is the end of season review for season 4 of Sulut United, where we are in Indonesia for An Englishman Abroad. So as you may have seen in the last episode, we had 2 entertaining games and then we came to the end of season review, which is what this one is going to be all about. Before we hit that button in the top right corner, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button on the channel to help us out. Any comments you have, leave them in the box down below. Otherwise, let's jump into this. So in terms of signings, our signing of the season went to Ahmed Maya. We signed him for £2,700. He played 38 games and scored 28 goals. He had 9 assists and got a 7.33 rating. The other player that you can see there had a fantastic season was Matheus Firmino, bought for £250 from Fast Club. Played 21 times, scored 6 goals with 11 assists and got a 7.5 rating. We had Rafli Mersalim come back to the club from Persija. He played 39 games, scored 23 goals with 11 assists. We had Berry Ramada, played 14 with 14 substitute appearances, scoring 6 goals with 3 assists. If we sort them by appearance, you can see the new goalkeeper, Andreas Francisco, came in from Arima, played 44 games. Been through Mersalim, Maya Saputra. He's a 19-year-old centre-back, played 37 games with 5 goals, 4 assists and 7.01 rating. If we go the other way and look at the average ratings, you can see that Firmino was top of the ratings, Maya next, Mersalim, Berry Ramada, Michael Douglas. Another one cost £230 from Rio Branco. Played 21 games with 5 goals, no assists, but a 7.08 rating. Absolutely fantastic deals for the Inns. We really spent well and bought in players that were going to improve the team. The notes there for our signing of the season. Maya, the board were pleased with the deal to sign Maya. Pleased to see that the minimum release fee clause of 60,000 would be an excellent deal for the club if it were triggered. That absolutely would not be a great deal for the club. We have sold players for £100,000 that were half the player that he is, so we need to try and get rid of that clause as quickly as we can. In terms of players that went out, can we look at that via transfer fees? So yeah, we sold Ahmed Harry for £250,000. A minus for that because we got a good transfer fee and got his salary off the wage bill. A few deals there for £60, £30, sorry, and £600. The other player we sold was Mariano. Sold him for £250,000 to Calteng Putra. Any other big ones? 100,000 Finio Adrianas. He went out as well, and then Adam Anis went for 60,000. So players out. We got some very good money in terms of the players that we sold, and then in terms of having to invest that back into the club, we didn't have to spend huge amounts to get players that were far better than what we already had. So onto the season's results, how it unfolded. Wanted to avoid relegation. You can see us proudly sat there, top of the league, with the big letter C next to us that says we were champions, and the board are delighted with an A+ for that. You can look through the competition results. You can see we actually lost 6 games, won 23, drew 5, and got 74 points. Not going to go through these Mickey Mouse tournaments that I had to make up to get some friendlies in. Don't know why the Champions League is there. We didn't enter the Champions League this year. Not sure why that is there. And then in terms of the Indonesian Cup, the board wanted us to just be competitive. We ended up finishing runner-up, where we won the first leg and then absolutely folded in the second leg, which was quite disappointing. We got a C for that. Moments to remember. Our biggest win was an 8-1 win in the Indonesian Cup against PSPP. Maya got a hat-trick, Siswanto scored, Mersalim got 2, Wijanto and Wibara rounding the scoring out there. The match to remember was against Persipura, which is funny because they are the team that beat us in the cup final, where we won 3-0, and Mersalim got himself a hat-trick. In terms of goals of the season, It was Maya with the memorable strike as he hit it from long range. That was the goal that made me pause in commentary because he hit it from about 35 yards. Monster of a goal. Absolutely fantastic. In terms of our finances, so we have grown in reputation now to a 1.5-star national club, even though it says it has not changed. That is definite a half-star that we have gained. No new sponsorship deals, but in terms of revenue, our sponsorship has gone up, our broadcast revenue is up, corporate and hospitality has gone up, competition prize money is up, and match day commercial and retail has gone up. When you look at the merchandise sales, we've got £1,530, 153 non-domestic, and of the 54 shirts sold, I believe that is Maya, Mersalim, Siswanto, and maybe Wadi. Don't know who the one with the massive number 4 is because of the way that the shirt graphic is there. How we lined up, not the formation that we play, so not too sure what goes on this screen for some reason. That is a 4-1-4-1-0 that I've never played, and it's got players that didn't make any appearances, so not going to go through that. In terms of the accolades, okay, so we won Liga 1 Best Coach of the Month for July and November. We also won the Best Coach of the Year. Then, in terms of player awards, Ahmed Maya was Player of the Season. Mateus Firmino was Young Player of the Season. Maya ended up with Signing of the Season. He also ended up with Goal of the Season. Top goal scorer was Maya with 28. Adichia was most assists with 12. Let me go further on down. You can see that Maya got 6 Man of the Match awards. He had an average rating of 7.3. And most passes completed per 90 minutes goes to Mohamed Wadi with 40 in 90 minutes. In terms of record breakers, Ahmed Maya broke the record for overall goals by a player in a single season for 28. Most league goals by a player in a single season with 20. Mersalim got 3 goals to break most goals in a match. Most goals in a league match also goes to Mersalim. Most assists by a player in a single season is Adichia now with 12. Darmawan is most league appearances by a player with 94, even though he's actually lost his place to Francisco. Highest transfer fee paid was Weedy Huda, which we paid 80,000 for. Mariano was our highest transfer fee received, which was 250,000, which we showed you in the last screens. And the fastest goal that was scored was by Rafli Mersalim, 19 seconds on the clock for that one. Okay, so history in the making. Hard work and effort paid off on the pitch. And it didn't go unrewarded at our end of season award ceremony. So you can see we have won the league. You see our trophy in the middle. And it says once we got rolling midway through the season, it looked hard to stop them going on to this success. So that is the end of season review done. We are going to have a quick look through some of the finances, and you can see that we have £74,759 in the bank, despite us making 991,000 through player sales. Somehow that money has just disappeared, making massive losses here through towards December, where we made another gain, 158,000. So despite having 74,000 in the bank, we have 358,000 as a transfer budget. I think it'd probably be irresponsible to spend that. In terms of the wage budget, we have 33 available. We're spending 26,000, so no need to adjust that. Anything else to look at? I think in terms of the club vision now, club culture is still to sign players under the age of 23, which is something I've been doing, so they are pleased with that. Play attacking football, they are pleased with that. Play direct football, they are satisfied there. Play counter-attacking football, they are pleased with that. And then we are to work within the wage budget, which we are doing. Minimum 2-year contracts for first-team players, they are not judging us on. And then for next season now, they want Liga 1 top half. Hopefully we'll do better than that. Champions League, they want us to reach the first preliminary round. That's going to be a tough one. And then they want us to win the league the following season, 2026. Continue to win the league going forwards. So hopefully we're going to go and make some signings and strengthen the squad and see if we can make those 5-year rolling ongoing plans become a reality. So I'm going to wrap it there. We're going to do things slightly different for this one. I'm going to just leave it as a season review, and then I'm going to push forward for the next episode where I will introduce the new signings and play the first game of the new league season. So, big thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button to help the channel. Any comments you have, leave them down below. But for this one, that's a wrap. A big thank you for watching.